Coach Mike, Youth Fitness Specialist and co-founder of Family Time Fitness. You're looking for information on fine motor skills or how to improve or develop those fine motor skills. Maybe your child is having trouble writing or drawing, or maybe their coloring is getting outside of the lines, or maybe an older child is wanting to learn an instrument or struggling to learn, playing a trumpet or a saxophone, and their fingers aren't moving quite right or quick enough, or maybe they're wanting to get into art and work on drawings and really having these really delicate kind of drawings or movements, and that's really what fine motor skills are working on. The problem might be that they have underdeveloped or not fully developed their gross motor skills, or these large muscle movements. We know that these gross motor skills or movements are critical to building a good solid foundation in order to develop fine motor skills. We know that gross motor skills are going to help with posture. They're going to help with body awareness, which is understanding where your hands, your feet, your arms, your legs are in relation to the rest of your body. We know that these gross motor skills help with spatial awareness, knowing where your body is in relation to other objects, or if we're holding other objects, knowing how to manipulate those objects. So really having these gross motor skills in place is really foundational to, again, developing these fine motor skills. Okay, so if we want to improve fine motor skills, obviously we have to work on our gross motor skills. So how do we go about doing that? How do we go about improving our posture, getting strong enough to move our bodies, understanding where our bodies are in space, understanding where our hands and feet are in relation to the rest of our body? Then really it comes down to working on these large motor movements, and we can call it physical education, educating our body. We know that most people are lacking in physical education. We're not getting it in our schools, we're not getting it outside of our schools, we're not getting it at home, and our children are struggling because they're not working on those large motor, large muscle movements. And so I think it's critical that you have a daily physical education plan, and that you spend 30 to 60 minutes every day working on a lesson that's going to improve your child's strength, improve their agility, improve their mobility, improve their body awareness, improve their spatial awareness. So it might be working on things like throwing and catching a ball, throwing and catching different size balls. That's going to improve our body awareness, knowing where we need to have our hands to catch those different size balls. Maybe it's working on jumping and landing to improve our strength and our coordination. Or if we want to improve our posture, maybe it's working on developing that core strength. So it might be doing some crunches or different variations of sit-ups, or maybe a lot of different types of activities to improve our abdominal muscles and our lower back muscles. Maybe things like doing a plank and holding that in place, or holding the push-up position in place. Could be rolling like a ball, just doing some fun activities that our kids want to engage in to improve those skills. So having a plan in place is important. Doing it every day is important. Making it fun and enjoyable. Adding variety of movements to our program. All these things are going to help to improve our children's gross motor skills, which then will build that foundation that's critical to developing those fine motor skills. If you'd like more information on how to improve your child's fitness, improve those gross motor skills and fine motor skills, visit us on our website at www.familytimefitness.com.